Should men pay on a first date, or is this an outdated standard that just has to go? Well, surprisingly, in a recent survey by Money.com, 78% of men and women believe that men should pay on the first date. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the 3 most popular opinions for who pays on a first date, and then I'm going to share my own thoughts. Opinion number 1, the person who asked for the date pays. While this might seem like the most reasonable option, there are some advantages and some drawbacks. For those who believe heteronormative standards have changed, such as that men should always pay on a first date, this option is simple and it works. And the cons are there might be an assumption that the person who asked for the date continues to pay for all dates, which could create an imbalance in the relationship. So here's my tip. Figure out what works best for you and the person you're dating by having a conversation about it down the line if you continue to see them. Also, if you're the one being asked out and the person who initiated the date offers to pay, it is still a good idea to offer to help with the bill. The person who's asking you out might insist on paying, but your willingness to pay for the date shows that you don't expect them to pay for the costs of the date just because they asked you out. So it shows consideration, it shows kindness when you offer, and a little bit more on that in a little bit at the end of this video. Number 2 is you split the bill. That's a very popular opinion. Pros for splitting the bill is that you can feel like the fair thing to do because nobody has to foot the whole bill. Another advantage is if you're willing to split the bill at the beginning of dating, it might indicate that you're willing to split costs if the relationship develops and gets more serious. And I believe that's what we all should do. And again, more on that in a little bit. The cons, well, there is a poll by Elite Singles that found only 7% of all people believe that splitting the bill is a good choice. Going Dutch in dating can indicate that you're not interested in romance and you're not really into your date. And a lot of women say, I'll split the bill if I don't like him. So here's my tip. A better route can be taking turns paying if this is your belief about splitting, or you can pay for dinner while the guy covers the movie tickets or the tip, or you cover the tip or the valet parking. So you can take turns or you can pay your share of a part of the date. And opinion number 3 is the man pays for every date. Until recently, the man was expected to pick up the tab on a date. But in modern times, dates don't always conform to this heteronormative, gendered way of courtship and romance. Cultural expectations around dating are definitely shifting. What are the pros to the man paying for every date? Well, when a man pays on dates, a woman can feel really cared for. The man is investing in getting to know her with his time and with his wallet. The most important thing a woman needs in dating is to feel safe in all ways. And when a man pays the bill, his actions can help her begin to feel like he cares for her. She might feel safer with him. The cons are when a man pays all the time, it doesn't take into account who makes more money. If the woman is better off financially, why would he always pay? Additionally, if he pays every time, it could imply dominance and hierarchy in the relationship, which could be problematic down the road. You could have power struggles. So the tip is that expecting one person to always pay for a date, no matter the circumstances or the dynamic, is antiquated. However, letting a man pay at the beginning of courtship can make a woman feel safer and more eager to keep getting to know him. Now, here's my opinion. Always offer to help with the bill, no matter what. Say thank you if a man pays. I don't believe in the fake purse grab where you're about to take out your wallet, but you don't really want to pay. I have seen too many women offer to pay, and when a man accepts, she gets resentful and she doesn't want to see him again. So take a moment, to really get honest with yourself about whether you really want to pay or split the bill. While you're in the courtship phase of dating, I believe it is healthy for women to receive a man's offer to pay. It sets the scene for a man to respect you and invest in getting to know you better. Women tend to overinvest in a man. They feel attraction and affection, and the next thing you know, she's cooking him a six-course meal and inviting him over to sleep over before they have exclusivity, and she gets her heart broken. I have seen this scenario play out many, many times. So you can offer to tip or pay for the candy or popcorn if you go to a movie. Once you're in a relationship, things become more equal in all ways. This is not about relationships. These are about courtship. Courtship is one set of rules and a relationship is completely different. So once you're in a relationship, you're going to be doing things for him like buying him concert tickets, cooking him those delicious six-course meals, giving him massages, splitting the chores. It's equal. That is what you set up. And again, this is my opinion. This is what I have seen work as a dating coach for 14 years. I am also an advocate for inexpensive first dates with a minimum investment of time and money. Having a quick coffee meetup or a walk in the park, those are great first dates and they remove the pressure of deciding who pays. And while it can be challenging to figure out who pays on a date, if things don't go according to how you thought they were going to go, let it go the first time. Focus instead on how you felt during the date and decide if you want to continue to date him based on that. You can always talk about who pays in the future. If first dates are quick and they're low investment, you're going to have less to focus on when it comes around to payment. And you can always figure out how you want to handle finances if you continue to date this person. So I would like to know, what are your thoughts on who pays on a first date?